The one thing that I have noticed, um, especially in let's just say the last 5 years, is that the Bible is constantly coming to pass over and over again. What am I talking about now? Look at the amount of truth that actually has been exposed, that we have had exposure to in the last 5 years, that is in the past constantly been covered up. I mean, we have the powers that be, the system out there that they deal with pretty much all of us wisely. What I mean by wisely, I'm not saying wisely as meaning that they have wisdom beyond, the horizon. I'm talking about they know when to withhold information from us. They know what to say in order to get our minds to go down a certain path. They know how to present things to get you to think a certain way because of the programming that we have all had from the system and the public food system. And when you have that type of control, it's hard to build a brand new people when they're so used to being slaves mentally to the very system that has trained them. And so if somebody like myself, I come on here, I present to you truth from the same source that you say you get it from, and it's contrary to the truth that you have already accepted, then the first thing that happens is those feelings and those emotions that you are not familiar with intelligently, but naturally, you begin to respond by those rather than facts. And we have a lot of trauma that is going on in our minds and in our lives, and it's hard to get us as a people to move forward together in oneness when we have been so easily manipulated and so easily coerced. I mean, after all, the news media, all they have to do is flash a picture up there with somebody with a mug shot, and you automatically have them guilty by association without even knowing all the facts. It's just a sad, sad thing. And we've got a lot of owning of ourselves that we have to do. We must come to the truth. We have to, because it's the only thing that sets free. And there are many options out there, but one of them is to be able to deny yourself. And that, what I mean by that denial is that you need to come to the fact that you don't know everything. You don't. And we have been trained to protect the things that we believe, not knowing what we believe. So there's a lot of misconceptions. There's a lot of logical fallacies. There's a lot of things that we have in our lives that has done nothing but create confusion and disturbance. As a matter of fact, they have been controlling us so much to the point in our life that anytime when someone comes along who is a benefit to you, someone who can help you, you know what we do? We make them evil because they are against our systematic thinking and our systematic corporation controlled mindset. We've had a lot of negative influences on our lives, and that's the truth, and that's the truth straight way. So who's positive then? Man, can you feel the pain of truth?